guys, it's Monday, August 11th, 2025. My name is Nick Parsons, and this is the Betting Memo, and this is the show that gets you caught up with everything going on over at Sports Memo. The primary focus of the show is to try and give you as many winning picks as possible. My Parsons best bet went 5-2 last week, and we went 4-2 the week before that. We hit both of our show picks on Sunday, both NFL plays. We also hit our Gold Sheet free play on Saturday, guys. And the Gold Sheet is a company that has been around since the late 1950s. They've got a really great offer that I'm going to tell you about right now. But they also supply me with a Gold Sheet free play on every Betting Memo show. So let's just get right into the Monday Gold Sheet free play. And so, as I just mentioned, guys, the Gold Sheet, it's a company that's been around since the late 1950s. They operate doing many different things. They have a world-class newsletter, and they also release picks on both Wager Talk and at Sports Memo. And so the Gold Sheet's MLB play of the day is on the under 8.5 runs in tonight's Yankees Twins contest. And that's available at basically even money at everywhere this morning. And so they go on to say that since the All-Star break, the Yankees have the worst offense in baseball against right-handed pitching. And then both young starting pitchers will have the element of unfamiliarity on their side, as neither lineup has faced them before. And then they finish by saying, in his last start against the Tigers, Twins starter Zebby Matthews allowed 1 run on 5 hits with 6 strikeouts and 1 walk. So guys, if you're looking to learn more about the Gold Sheet and what they're all about, here is a really great offer that they have. Early bird subscribers to the 25-26 Football Gold Sheet newsletter will have access to all of their exclusive off-season content, and that also includes their NFL preseason releases over the next 3 weeks. So guys, visit wagertalk.com/goldsheet/football to subscribe. Once again, wagertalk.com/goldsheet/football. We have some super hot handicappers over at Sports Memo, and we will take a look at the leaderboards here more closely momentarily, guys. But there's also some great deals going on over at Sports Memo as well. I always have a little bit of business to take care of with every show. So the most popular deal going on right now is called Flex Picks, and here's how that works. So guys, Flex Picks is really awesome. It gives you the ultimate flexibility to access the daily picks you want from the experts that you trust. And so when you buy a Flex Picks pass, you get to choose whichever handicapper you want for the day that you want. You get full access for that day, and you get all of their picks for that day. And you can plan ahead or go day by day as well. And you can change your mind at any time. You can change your selected expert right up until the games go off. And you can also skip days at your convenience. So if you have a 30-day Flex Pass, you don't need to use it 30 days in a row. Guys, it's the most flexible and affordable way to stay ahead with expert betting advice. And then also throughout the summer, guys, $5 Wednesdays at Sports Memo. Every handicapper releases one $5 package. Lots put out 4% and 5% picks on this day. It is a great opportunity to load up on a variety of different top plays from a variety of different handicappers. And then on Fridays, it's 50% off Fridays. Same thing as $5 Wednesday in that every handicapper releases one 50% off package. So it's another great opportunity to take advantage and save at the same time. Okay, time for the Parsons Best Bet, guys, on Saturday. So I gave out the dual Sunday NFL preseason picks. So I had the over 34.5 in the Dolphins and the Bears. I know that line closed right around 37, but it still went way over that. That was a rocking chair victory. And then I actually had 1.5 points with the Chargers. They were the favorite by the time that line closed as well. But no matter what line you got, you would have covered in that one as well, guys. And so with those 2 wins, I'm now 5-1 to start the NFL preseason. And I'm also 16-8 with my CFL picks this year. And so that means I'm already 21-9 for 70% with all of my football picks so far this year. And guys, also remember that I'm the #1 college football handicapper at Sports Memo since the start of the 2023 season. But here, guys, for Monday, we're shifting gears. I'm back at the ballpark, and the interleague game that I'm looking at, it sees the Dodgers at the Angels. Let's get into it. So you may or may not remember, but these teams played a 3-game series at Dodger Stadium in May, and the Angels went on to win all 3 as big underdogs. Now the Dodgers come to Anaheim looking for revenge and to make a move in the standings over the final month and a half of the regular season. For me, this particular pick primarily comes down to the starting pitching. Yoshinobu Yamamoto gets the nod for the visitors, and he most recently went 6 scoreless against the Rays, allowing 2 walks and striking out 9. He posted 21 whiffs on 101 pitches, as he'd go on to post his 6th straight start with at least 9 strikeouts. The bad news for the Angels here is that Yamamoto has been at his best on the road this season as well, going 7-3 with a 1.63 ERA. So the home side, it counters with Jose Soriano. He's 7-9 with a 4.01 ERA, and he's looking to rebound after getting rocked for 7 runs over four innings against the Rays. Unfortunately, though, for Soriano backers, he's been terrible at home this season as well, going just 1-7 with a ballooned 5.56 ERA. With a chance to avenge those 3 earlier home losses, I look for the Dodgers to not only win this interleague series opener, but to do so in blowout fashion. All right, guys, so long story short, my official Parsons best bet for Monday is on the Dodgers on the run line. I'm excited to tell you about today's featured capper. He's been on Total Fire. He's been featured many times on this show, guys. And starting this week, in fact, I'm going to have the featured cappers come on the show themselves to talk about their plays. It's going to have to be on football picks for the weekend. I'm working that in, but I will have them on a few times this week, so you guys can expect that. But to continue to do all of these things and try to bring as many winning picks to you guys as possible, I need you to please smash the like button, to please also leave some comments, whether you agree or disagree. That really does help out with the algorithm. Also hit the bell icon. Every time we go live, you guys will get notified and you can take advantage of the information we're putting out there. Gentlemen, all of this stuff, super simple to do. It really does help us out, and it allows us to continue to put out this content for you guys. So guys, today's featured capper is Steve Seagrave. I'm hoping to have Steve on himself next week to present his featured play. As I say, it'll have to be on a football game this week. I am going to have a few handicappers come on this week to talk about their plays. It'll be on some NFL preseason games, probably starting on Wednesday and Thursday this week. But guys, yes, Steve, he's once again leading the site in all sports over the last 30 days. And he has some packages right now that you guys should definitely know about. So yeah, as I just mentioned, Steve leads Sports Memo once again in all sports over the last 30 days. And I'll touch on the leaderboards here momentarily, guys. The leaderboards are awesome at Sports Memo. They're dynamic and they change every morning, and they're more competitive than ever before. But guys, when you're over at Sports Memo today, checking out the free picks page and checking on the leaderboards, also make sure to check out Steve's 4% MLB hot top play. He's also on a 14-4 MLB run, guys. Either way, guys, Steve Seagrave and his 4% MLB hot tip is Sports Memo's featured capper on Monday. And so, as I say, I'm definitely looking forward to Steve presenting his own thoughts on his own free pick, and that will be starting next week. But for Monday here, his WNBA player prop is on Temi Fejbenal, over 7.5 points, -110. And he goes on to say that Kayla Thornton and Monique Billings remain on the shelf, and Temi Fejbenal has covered this line in 4 of 7 games without them on the court, while averaging 7.4 field goal attempts per game. Now Fejbenal has an ideal matchup against a Connecticut Sun team with tired legs on the second leg of a back-to-back. During the last 5 games, the Sun are playing at the fastest pace while allowing the second most points in the paint. Fejbenal thrives at the rim, where Connecticut ranks dead last, while allowing the 3rd most field goals made during the last 30 days. In late July, Fejbenal landed on 7 points exactly against Connecticut, but she played on 3 quarters due to a 31-point blowout loss and a 3 of 8 shooting effort from the field. And Steve finishes by saying, now the Valkyries are favored by 9, so if we don't see a blowout there, will be more points on the board and scoring opportunities for players like Fejbenal. Sometimes those are a lot to get out there, and that's why I'm definitely looking forward to having the handicappers come on themselves to talk about their own featured free plays here in the future, guys. But just to quickly recap the 3 official show plays, my Parsons best bet client play for Monday is on the Dodgers on the run line option. The Gold Sheets MLB play of the day is on the under 8.5 runs in the Yankees twin contest, and that's available at even money. And the featured free play from Steve is a WNBA player prop on Temi Fejbenal over 7.5 points at -110. Steve is all over the leaderboards, but there are a lot of different hot handicappers, guys. Let's get caught up on the leaderboards right now. So, guys, we just touched on it. Monday's featured capper, Steve Seagrave, has caught fire again, and he leads the site across all sports over the last 30 days with a 35-17 record. Steve also leads at the ballpark right now. Over the last 30 days, he's 22-12 overall. And then look at the WNBA board as well, guys. Once again, it's Steve Seagrave leading on the WNBA hardwood over the last 30 days with a 13-5 record. But now in the NFL, guys, we're definitely in full swing. I am 5-1 overall so far after week 1, and the Insiders Room is 3-0 overall to lead so far. The CFL sees Tim Michael move to 9-0 with all of his picks over the last 3 weeks, and he also leads the site with an overall 17-6 record. We end each show with a round of rapid fire free picks. These are just all of the free picks available over on the free picks page. You guys should go check that out because there's more picks being loaded all day long. Right now, not too many. It's kind of a slow day here. And so these are coming at you rapid fire style, guys. Tim Michael, he has a play on the San Francisco Giants minus 134 at home to the Padres. Billy Coleman says take the Reds minus 120 at home to the Phillies. And I have an additional free play up on the Brewers, minus 1.5, plus 100 on the run line at home to the Pirates. As I say, guys, more free plays being loaded right now. Hit the free picks page for more details. So one last time, guys, I am looking forward to bringing the actual featured handicappers onto the show this week, and I will try to involve that more and more as we go along here moving forward. It's always a mouthful trying to read out their full analysis. But on tomorrow's show, we're going to have another featured handicapper. We'll have another gold sheet free play. We'll have another client pick and another round of rapid fire free picks. Guys, on your way out, don't forget to smash the like button. Please leave a comment. Also hit the bell icon. Good luck with the baseball tonight. See you tomorrow and take care.